Oh man, the box right here, so pretty. The shoes though, I mean, they're just okay. Hey, what's good guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today we're taking a detailed look and review on the Air Jordan 5 in Midnight Navy. And yes, the box is gorgeous. And on there, just like the craft release of the Air Jordan 5, we've got the same box, same splatter print. And for those of you guys wondering why there's splatter print on here, it's because on the original Air Jordan 5s, there was splatter print on the teeth. And yes, those are teeth. They're from the plane, the World War II fighter jet. But we also got the Jordan Flight Club logo right there. Why that's on there? This shoe right here is identical in material, specs, and build to the Air Jordan 5 Craft in light Orwood brown. That was a craft release though. Is this? No. Why? I don't know, I'd like to know too. But either way, the shoe itself is great quality as far as materials go, if you happen to have liked the previous craft Air Jordan 5, that is. So on the outsole, we've got translucent rubber, just like we always do. This is one of the most beautiful outsoles ever, and somebody recently actually tagged me in a post on Instagram where there was like, I can't remember how many Air Jordan outsoles there were featured, but it was saying like, oh, which one is the best one? And I sat there and said, all of them. The midsole itself is polyurethane. Inside the forefoot is an encapsulated air sole unit. Inside the rear is a visible air sole unit. The insole is the Dream Cell variety, so if you like that, then it's there. If you don't like that, it's completely removable. It's not glued in whatsoever, so you can take this out, put in anything that you'd like. Now the upper is just like that craft release. So we've got the toe panel and the two rear panels, the collar and the actual heel panel, which are a suede, but it's also a wax suede. So it's got that cracked look to it. Some people love this, some people don't. I'm warming up to it, but I still don't like it completely. I don't hate it or anything, I never did. I just thought that it always looked funny. I will say, I think the color helps it, like the deep rich blue. It just makes it look a little bit nicer. I don't know why, maybe it's just my eyes playing tricks on me. It could just be that I like this more than brown, I don't know. But either way, it's got an interesting look. If you remember all the way back to the Fear 5s, the Fear 3s are coming back out for some reason. Tell me you're running out of ideas without telling me you're running out of ideas. If you remember all the way back to that Fear Pack release, there was an Air Jordan 5 in it, and with that Air Jordan 5, the entire upper was a waxed suede, and it was very interesting. So again, we've got the same thing here. Almost reminds me of skate shoes, even though they don't come like this, but it feels like skate shoes should do this. And just like what we learned in the Air Jordan 5 Craft SE video, they're claiming that this is canvas. I did not believe it, but according to many commenters, there's many different varieties of canvas, and this is the premium variety. So it just is a really soft feel. This one feels a little bit more like canvas than the other one. The other one was even softer. Like, I don't know if it's because these ones were more dyed, because they're blue, not, you know, natural. Or I don't know if that's natural. You know what I mean? Like discolored, off-white. But either way, this stuff right here is gonna give you a really comfortable fit. So if you like this type of material, then you should like these just fine. Again, if you like that craft release, you should love these, depending on if you like the color blue, that is.
You know what my question is?
What? Why
didn't they just call these the Georgetown?
People would not like that.
Why?
Those are premium. Premium.
But I just looked up all of our Georgetown videos, and I swear you could slap this right in the middle and nobody would notice.
Georgetown fans probably will use these as their shoe, but that's only until they release an official Georgetown version. And that's the thing, like this, while it's nice material, it's not the same as what they've been doing for the collegiate stuff. Like those are like really nice nubucks, and the entire build is nubuck. This is different.
You could put these next to the Air Jordans. You could put these next
Air
to
Georgian?
the Air, yes.
That's what they should call them. Especially now that their uniforms have the Jumpman logo. Here comes the Air Jordans.
You could put them next to the 6s. You could put them next to the Jordan 3 Midnight Navy Georgetowns.
The thing is that I don't disagree with you.
Next to the Jordan 1 High 85.
Well, no, that one I disagree. That's not part of the collegiate pack.
I don't know if the 3s were a part of the...
Oh, no, those were not. Sorry, I'm thinking of literally the collegiate stuff with the patch on the back.
I get that, and as soon as you started talking about that, I was like, oh, he's thinking I'm somewhere else. No, I'm
yeah, we're on two different... That's the thing, though, is that like when a brand does like a line, you know what I mean? Like I stick within the line because that's the parameters that they set. And then when they go outside the line and then they don't make sense, and that's when I'm just like, I don't understand things. I don't know if that's OCD. I don't know if that's just a weird tick that I have or whatever, but for some reason, that's the way my mind thinks. It's like, it's got to match.
Yeah.
Or
no,
it doesn't.
You were thinking of like the Ducks and the
The Oregons and
UNC.
the Michigans and the UNCs, all that stuff, where it was the collegiate pack.
I get it.
And that's what I'm saying, is that I don't disagree that these would fit right into a Georgetown theme. Why they didn't just make this a Georgetown? They must have bought the materials in bulk and they were like, we got to figure out something. What can we color that stuff where it would look good? Blue. Maybe black would have worked better, but then they just did the Oreos again. Why? No ideas, man. No ideas. Now, the one thing that I would definitely fix on these recent Air Jordan 5s is the toe. And I know that you guys are already thinking that, and yeah, these are not it. When you look at it from a toe down view or that bird's eye view, whatever it is that you're looking at down at your feet, this is not what I remember when I had my pairs of Air Jordan 5s from way back in the day. This is just not it. The toe rand, this little piece right here at the very tip of the toe, is supposed to lip up just a little bit. This part right here looks pretty good, but it's supposed to move on up and then move back down. It's supposed to be super sleek. They changed the shoe to the point to where from here forward, it's not even the Air Jordan 5. Like we were just talking about how the Reebok Answer 3 Retro, like people are surprised being like, yo, I can't believe that like Reebok, while they fuck up on their tech a lot, they can get the shape and the overall look to look damn near identical to the original stuff. Why can't these guys? It's so weird to me. It's like you're not even trying. Now the tongue and the side panels feature the same translucent mesh material that damn near every pair of Jordan 5s has. There's obviously some select colorways that don't, but these guys are right in line with the rest of them. They don't come with extra laces, which I think they should. These are a black and blue, like kind of like striped lace. I think that it would have looked cool if there was like a white alternate, whether it was white and blue or white and black, I'm not sure, but either way, it would have looked cool with the midsole, and behind all of that netting is white mesh. So I just think it would have been a really neat tie-in. The branding on the shoe is all black, so you can't really see it. You got a black Jumpman on the tongue, you got a black Jumpman on the heel.
I like it.
It's okay. It makes it like simple. It would have been interesting if they did that like shadow thing that they've been doing, where it's like a layered Jumpman. That would have been kind of cool. But what I love is that the lining is black, so if you don't like dirt and debris and all that kind of crap like staining the insides of your shoes, you don't have to worry about with this one. They do come with the lace locks, just in case you're curious. And as far as fit is concerned, they do fit true to size, so whatever you typically wear, that's what I would order. If you did want a super snug one-to-one fit, I would recommend going down half a size, but everybody else going true to size should be good to go. They'll be available at all Jordan brand retailers, including locally here in the Sacramento area, Phenom. Phenom just launched their website too, so go check it out. There is stuff on there that is not on sneakers.
I'm listening.
So like if you missed out on the low 85s or the satin breads, go check them out, dude. They're just sitting there. But that pretty much takes care of it for the Air Jordan 5 in Midnight Navy. Do I think that this is a cop? No, this is like a complete throwaway J if there ever was one. I don't understand why they even released this stuff. Like, you know that you could save the money, right? You could reinvest the funds from this and make a better product somewhere else.
Save that for the podcast.
I know, it's just really confusing why this brand forces stuff and then they go and say, but let's move to zero. It's like, hey, let's move the product down to zero then. Like, you don't need this. But anyways, with all that being said, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We greatly appreciate it. We will catch you guys on the next one. So until then, have a good one. By the way, just to be clear, this is not a bad shoe. I'm just saying that who's gonna actually want it? Like, who would want this over an OG colorway?
Me.
Are you serious? Get out of here.